You're here to learn about environmental testing. Let's talk about it. So in this day and age, we're just exposed to so many things in this world. And unfortunately, you need to go back and watch the video last week that we talked about how to detox toxins from the body, because no matter who you are, we need to be focusing in on this. Now, the benefits of this urine environmental toxin test is that we're able to really look at the things that you're being exposed to. So yay that it's coming out in urine, right? That's what we want. We want it out of the body. But like I said, this can help just make this huge world of toxins seem a little bit smaller and applicable to your lifestyle, so you can see exactly what you're being exposed to. So I wanted to kind of walk you through what our urine environmental toxins test looks like. So, it's cool to see. I know when I did mine, it was very enlightening. I was finally able to take that big toxin world and just say, what is my body being exposed to? I'm so excited it's coming out of my body, but is there a way that we can stop retoxing, they like to call it, and minimize as much of exposure? Because when you can look at the one toxin, let's say like a phthalate, and you know that it's high, it helps you hyper focus in on like, okay, where are phthalates found? What am I possibly overlooking? And I agree. And this is something I love to do. I do with clients, and even I still have some things that are overlooked. So it was really enlightening for me. I think everyone should do this. These are things that unfortunately are not really talked about and tested about when they should be, especially in a preventative measure, because we don't want these things to be harming our body. And I do believe that chronic illness comes from just an accumulation of a variety of things, whether it's diet, movement, so like a sedentary life, high stress, the environment around us, what we're being exposed to. These are things that we have control over. And I get so excited, if you cannot tell, knowing that I have control in a certain way. So Enneagram 8 here. Okay, so let's pull up the test. I want to walk you through it. So on this first page, you'll see a list of pesticides. So again, we all don't know exactly what every single one is, but you can get a feel for the overall burden of maybe pesticides that you are exposed to, and learning about them can help you understand maybe where they're used. Are they used in your environment? Are they used in your food? Do you need to increase the amount of organic foods that you eat, etc.? It also tests big pesticides on like glyphosate and atrazine. So moving down to the next page, you'll see that glyphosate there. Phthalates is next. Phthalates, and also if you go down to the third page, right here we see parabens. Phthalates and parabens are very huge in the beauty world, and they can be in everything from makeup to just what we're putting on our body, shampoos, body soaps, lotions, and cleaners, and fragrance, and all that. So we're actually going to deep dive into each of these things individually here in the next coming weeks on YouTube, to talk more about like where they found, what are the studies that say they can affect the body. They're going to be short, sweet, but I want you to, feel empowered to know a little bit of each of the common issues. COP and environmental chemicals. That's what I'm trying to say. So I love that parabens and phthalates are tested here, acrylic metabolites as well. Going to the next page, we see a group of other metabolites. These are a variety of things that can damage the mitochondria and are often found in the environment. We also test like BPA, triclosan. Next page is volatile organic compounds. These are all things that can be in like furniture, things that we buy. Have you ever heard of the term off-gassing? Whenever you buy like furniture, ideally you want to open them up in the garage and let them off-gas, because all the paints and furniture can, when it's all wrapped up and it's new, can off-gas these chemicals and pollute your indoor environment, which studies are showing that honestly indoor pollution, if anything, can be more polluted than the outside world, which is really scary to think about. So these are all the things I want your brain to start like ticking and be thinking about things that maybe you haven't thought about before. So those are the environmental chemicals that we test for. We just want to see your overall body burden. And what's really cool is that when you purchase a test, and I will put the link to get this test, so you can do it right now. It also comes with an hour with one of our dietitians. So we're walking you through it and also just, hitting on some other things that you're not thinking about in your diet and life. So we can give some actionable steps to you so you can start taking charge of your health and your health outcome. So be empowered. There's so much that you can be doing today to improve your health. So if you are ready to get this test, get set up with one of our dietitians, let's get going. The link is down in the description, and I hope to see you soon.